How's it going, everyone? James Lynch here for oddschecker US, taking a look at Saturday's UFC Las Vegas main event. That's what they're calling this now, because this is not taking place at the Apex. It's actually taking place at the theater at the Virgin Hotel, so a bit of a different arena. But yeah, really good main event here. Petr Yan, Merab Dvalishvili, and we'll do a quick tail on the tape in just 1 second, but let's look first at the odds. You can see Yan about a 3-1 favorite, minus 250 around there. The comeback on Merab Dvalishvili, plus 210. Quick tail of the tape. 16-4 for Yan, 15-4 for his opponent. 30 years old compared to 32. 5'7" to 5'6", 67-inch reach to 68. So really similar. Even the records are very close as well. This is a close fight. I know Yan is the 2-1 favorite. I'll explain who I like here in 1 second, but let's look at their last few fights. So Yan coming off a couple losses now. His last fight against Sean O'Malley, a split decision loss. I personally think he won that fight. I think that was a bad decision, so that realistically should have been a win. The split decision before that against Aljamain Sterling, where he didn't end up winning the title, I didn't have an issue with that. I thought Sterling did enough to win there. He's got the win over Corey Sandhagen as well. And then, of course, the illegal knee with Aljamain Sterling in a fight that he was winning. That was kind of a weird one as well. But outside of that, Yan's looked great. Wins over Jose Aldo, former featherweight champion Uriah Faber. Yan has looked great and a very well-rounded fighter in the division. Someone that also has a lot of 5-round experience, which is key in this fight because it is 5 rounds. And someone who's a former bantamweight champion. You can't put a label on that, or you can't say enough good things about that amount of experience going into a big fight like this. Now, Merab Dvalishvili has quietly become the dark horse in the bantamweight division. In fact, he has not lost a fight since 2018. Since then, he's gone undefeated, defeating Petr Yan, Brad Katona, Casey Kenny, and so many more. The Marlon Moraes fight was very interesting because that was a fight where he got hurt early and was able to persevere and come back and finish Marlon Moraes himself. Also had a nice win over Cody Stamann, but the last fight against Jose Aldo, and they do have that common opponent, he completely neutralized Aldo. Now, that was the 3-round fight. Keep in mind, when Petr Yan fought Aldo, it was a 5-round fight, so he was actually able to finish it late in that one. But it's going to be interesting because if you look at it, typically Petr Yan, a bit of a slow starter in terms of him, getting going, and that's why you see a lot of the finishes happening later. And with Merab, this guy is called the machine for a reason. He's got incredible cardio, he's very strong, and he has the ability to neutralize a lot of what his opponents bring to the table here. I think the striking goes to Yan. I think the ground game's about the same, but I think the cardio and the strength does go to Merab here, and I actually like him as an underdog. You're getting plus 210 on Merab Dvalishvili, someone that is very tough to finish, and Yan, has not had an easy time finishing his opponents, and B, just has that, extra gear in terms of the cardio there. So I'm going to be picking Merab Dvalishvili for the upset, Merab Dvalishvili, I should say, and plus 210, some great value, but I might even get a little bit more greedy and take him by decision. Petr Yan has never been finished in the UFC. I like those odds there, so you're getting it even better in terms of method of victory. I'm sure that'll come up a little bit later on the odds this week, but yeah, I'm going to go Merab Dvalishvili by decision. So I want to know what you think in the comment section below. Who are you picking on Saturday's event? How do you think they'll get it done? Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports, and make sure you subscribe to the oddschecker US YouTube channel, where we're putting up content on here every single week. I'm James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.